Hi there, everybody. It's Dr. Bernstein, and I'm here to give you your overview of our very first week together. I try, especially in the beginning of the semester, to have these weekly overviews because in just a few short minutes, I can really walk you through what I'm expecting from you for the week. And sometimes I can provide you with additional information, and other times they're really helpful for people who are new to D2L. So you always, if there is a video overview for the week, you need to watch it. So here we are at our homepage. It's going to look a little different by the time you get access to our course because I'm uploading a new welcome video. So I just want to call your attention right now to a couple of important places on our D2L page. There's the content page that's very important, we're going to look at in a minute. There's also the discussion area. I'm just going to click on it again. Some of this is going to look different to you once the semester starts because I'm updating everything. But you can click here to go see all of the discussion posts and get all the information that you need related to discussion posts, and you're going to be reading each other's posts and stuff like that. So this is where you can go, but I usually have a direct link to it somewhere where I'll show you in a minute. Then there's the Dropbox. The Dropbox is where you're going to submit your papers. So these are from last semester, but you'll see there'll be a Dropbox for each essay or each major assignment for our course. I'm not really planning on using self-assessments or surveys or competencies or rubrics, but you will be taking quizzes, and this is where you can go to find quizzes. And then your grades. I input your grades on a regular basis so that you can track your progress in our course. So right now I'm just going to go over to the content section. This is the heart of all the juicy details for our course. And again, it's going to look different, a little bit different because I'm updating things, but what you're going to see at the very top are your weekly tasks. I don't have one overarching syllabus for the course. Instead, I break it down week by week, and you will always have at least 2 weeks worth of assignments available at a time, and you'll know the major assignments for our course ahead of time, but I do it week by week because it's more manageable that way for you guys. So the first thing you want to do every week is go over to our weekly tasks. So we're going over to week 1 and just click on it. I'm going to make this bigger so that you can see it more clearly. It might look a little different to you because I'm not in a student view right now, but this is the checklist. And it's actually a feature of D2L, which is pretty cool. So as you do your assignments, you can check them off and then save so that the next time you come back to your checklist for the week, you can see what's left to do. You'll also notice that I break things down day by day. This is my recommended schedule for you so that you can accomplish the goals for the week in a very easy way where you're not doing too much at one time, because that's a mistake some people make, is thinking that they can do it all in one sitting. It's really not possible, but it's very humane. You'll notice on Monday you've got 5 minutes, 10 minutes, so it's 15, about 30 minutes worth of assignments, and then for this Monday it's just a matter of watching something. So watching the Welcome to English 102 video, watching this video, watching the overview of general policy documents. That is not the world's most interesting video, but it goes over key policies related to our course and for Trident Tech in general. So you're responsible for fulfilling those responsibilities, and you need to know what they are. Then on Tuesday, we're sort of working our way into going over some underlying core skills that are going to help you succeed in our course as well as in probably many of your other courses and even beyond college itself. So you'll need to watch These are videos I create for you guys. Reading, time management, and lifelong learning. It's very important that you take notes. As I mentioned up here, you need to take notes on all of the videos. They're fairly short, and I tell you how long they are, but you should probably set aside some extra time so that you can pause and take notes. I want you to take notes for a couple of reasons. One, I believe that actually writing down key points that you're hearing improves your ability to learn and maintain that information. It's just not the same when you get a document to look at with all of it written down for you. It's very different when you actually take the notes. It's also a skill that you can, improve on in terms of taking notes in your regular classes, and even, in your professional life, you're going to need to take notes. So it's enhancing that, but also, when you take the quizzes for our course, you are allowed to use your notes and your printed copies of the literary text and other material. So there's nothing tricky about the quizzes, but having the notes will make it possible for you to take the quiz, do well on it, and the quizzes have a time limit, so you're not going to be able to like read the questions on the quiz and then go watch the video. You need the notes, the material read and watched before then. So Tuesday we've got this video. You've also got a longer video on marking up text. This is very, very important information. I forgot. Make sure that you take notes on the whole video, but including ones on the poet I mentioned towards the end of the video. I want to let you know you don't have to take notes on the passages related to Dr. Martin Luther King, but you can. You do need to take notes on those related to Pamela Spiro Wagner, because we're going to be reading her poetry later this semester. Then on Tuesday, after you've watched these videos, you should take your first quiz. Now, I realize some of you, your schedule might be such that you're just not going to be able to do this on Tuesday. So I'm giving you until 11:59 p.m. on Saturday to take the actual quiz. But this is the recommended order of things. I also want you to start contemplating the discussion post for your very first discussion post. So like 20-30 minutes. You don't have to be sitting at your desk. You could be driving in your car, going for a walk, cooking, cleaning, whatever. But let your mind start entertaining what you're going to have to write about. So before I showed you the discussion board, but now I'm going to show you the nice thing about this checklist is I can give you direct links. So say you're here on Tuesday, you're like, all right, I want to check it out. You can just click here and it's going to take you directly to the topic that you need to write about. And then if you want, when you're ready, because you're not going to be writing on Tuesday, but when you're ready, click on the topic, topic title, and you'll be able to start, you click compose and you can start entering in your post. You need to actually put your post in the post. Don't include attachments. Incorporate it into the body of the discussion post itself. Okay, then on Wednesday I have 2 readings, fairly short, pages 39 to 41, about characterization, because that's one of the first things we're going to be focusing on this semester. So I think you should set aside about 30 minutes to read this reading. So the point is not just to quickly read it, but to really start thinking about it. So you need to give yourself time. And note that the first part of the document has information on plot. You don't need to read those first few pages, just go to 39 to 41. You should print out the whole document because you're going to read that stuff on plot later in the semester. And yes, it's going to appear upside down, so unless you have magical powers, you need to print it out. There's going to be another document on characterization that I haven't put up yet, but there'll be a link to it right here. Then on Thursday, you should work on your discussion post at least 20 minutes. Again, there's the direct link to it here. Friday, continue working on your discussion post and also take quiz number 2 on characterization. It might be ideal to just do it on Wednesday after you've done the reading, but I put it Friday for some reason. But it's technically speaking due by 11:59 p.m. on Saturday, August 27th. Just so that I want to give you maximum time to do that. So that's this week. I try to make the work for each week very manageable. I'm not trying to overstuff you with information or assignments. So if you have any questions, you can go to our discussion board. Let me take you over there again to show you where I like you to post your discussions. It's not going to look the same because this is from another semester. But there is a section called Ask Dr. Bernstein. If you have any questions about the videos, readings, or other course related work, post it here because I can guarantee you if you've got a question, so do other people in our course. So I like to be able to share it with everyone unless it's too personal. So that's it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm really excited to be working with you guys. And that's it for now.